All right, let's get into Turnabout Samurai. How are we doing this?
I'll be the evil magistrate. You be the steel samurai.
Okay. The moon.
This is you.
No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it shall be the last moon you will ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate.
Damn.
Wah!
For a kids show, holy shit.
The warrior
The
sword.
warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns.
Next time on says Verse
1 month and 5 days after the last trial.
Dang, good memory on that.
Dang, you remember.
Yeah, wow.
I never knew how long it was. I was like, yeah, this is the next week. Sure. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate.
Whoa! Stop waving that broom around.
Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Young? Like, how young?
10 years old?
Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited?
Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself.
Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1.
I really worry about kids these days.
Are you telling me Steel Samurai isn't a viable career path?
Yeah, Pridge, when was the moment you decided you wanted to actually be a lawyer instead of the Steel Samurai?
Oh, yeah.
Instead of Steel Samurai.
Steel Samurai. What are you talking about? I still want to be Steel Samurai.
This is just a launching pad.
This lawyer thing just pays the bills while I get ready for my Steel Samurai career.
Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. Wish we had some clients.
Yeah, here's a big theme. Phoenix Wright doesn't have any money.
It's almost like no one actually thinks he's a good lawyer.
I wonder why.
A month had passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month?
I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Ooh, taking it into the satin sheets of Phoenix Wright's bedroom.
Hello? This is Phoenix.
Nick!
Maya? What? It's still early.
The Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested!
Huh? You mean the guy on that show?
Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain!
Isn't that what he's supposed to do?
Yeah, on TV!
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean, he actually did it! In real life! He skewered a villain with his samurai spear!
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Just come to the office, quick! Please, Nick?
Maya's here, watching television.
Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo.
This, like, Walter Cronkite impression is so fucking on point. Holy shit.
He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. What the hell is this shit?
I just imagine if Walter Cronkite was reading this, he'd be like, "Are you freaking kidding me?
What the hell is going on?" Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further.
This has to be a joke.
Oh no, it's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world is over! Yes, Wright & Co. law offices. What?
Wait, is her cell phone number or is her cell phone the number?
The office number?
Uh-huh.
Could we not spring for an office phone?
Well, there's literally on a phone on the phone on the desk behind her too.
He can barely pay rent. Do you think he can afford the phone bill?
Need to call law offices? Call my assistant's cell phone.
V's points out, you guys should examine the office window in each case. You get to see how Gatewater Hotel is doing. That's very funny. I will do that in a second.
That's true. I forgot about that. It's the Steel Samurai.
What?
Yes? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick.
Go? Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So, I've decided this will be our first case.
Examine those windows.
Oh yeah. Most important thing to do right now.
Yeah.
It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's the bellboy, happily cleaning the room. He just looks into the room?
That's awesome, actually. What to do?
Well, what should we do? Other than the thing
I
you
don't
just
know.
told us to do.
I don't know, Phoenix. Maybe your job.
What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai.
Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. Okay, thank you, Phoenix.
Oh yeah, I got it. This frickin' guy.
It's
Damn.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
My God, it actually is
Oh
Wolverine.
damn.
See, he looks more like
You know what?
Sabretooth.
You know
That's
what?
true.
I gotta do a Hugh Jackman voice then.
Oh, shit. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him.
Again, you haven't accepted anything.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once, maybe twice.
Whoa. What are you saying?
Something wrong?
This is getting off to a great start.
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask. I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. The kids, you know, they didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for the dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick,
What?
he's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
Maybe you could start by telling us what happened.
Yes, of course. Seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday.
Damn it.
The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead! He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear.
The samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon.
Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is.
Could you say such a thing?
Also, Fees points out, why does the steel samurai use a real spear? Yes, they would not use a real spear. Just want to confirm that. Somebody who's worked in productions before.
I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's all right, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo,
Man.
fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time.
I see. Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names?
Yeah, Phoenix Wright.
Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. Jesus.
What will the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Also, is Global Studios supposed to be a riff on Universal Studios?
I imagine, yes.
Yeah,
Saying that everything in this series is a riff on something else?
Yeah.
Oh, the localization team had way too much fun with these games.
Yeah.
Wow! Nick, go!
I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. Okay, let's get to it.
Right, boy.
Oh, fuck yes. I just remembered who we're about to meet.
Wow. Oh, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited? God, okay. What do we want to do? How about, Hey! You there! You want in? You gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers.
You are not a lawyer, Mike. Stop suggesting that you are.
I'm a lawyer, and this is my spirit medium partner with spiky hair.
Spiky hair!
Yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers! Sightseers! Tourists! I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Used today. Something, wasted your time. Don't you be dog
She's ranting.
Sounds like the life of me used to be. No work loafing around doing placements. Things quite different. Man, do friends around the spray Timmy clothes. One of the shoes coming to these days. I'm called it. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Used today.
Oh, God. So, what do you do here at the studios, even though you just told us? Oh.
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No! Oh, no. You were a star? I thought she was like, no, I don't want to know. Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place really has gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on a silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch.
God damn.
That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
Great. What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? What do you mean, kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero.
With that name, I thought he'd be the ultimate porn star, but
I mean, look at that face. He looks like a face built for porn.
He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
And in Backyard Slut 7. But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Used to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Why are you so certain that Mr. Powers is the killer?
Standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in the dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it.
I love that phrase.
Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. Maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously.
Well,
Looks like we gotta
Present
go
my badge.
back. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
No, I'd never do that.
Just now you said you were sleeping in your dressing room at lunch.
Like a baby.
But the security lady said she saw you that day. She says she sells seashells. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business. You probably shouldn't have trusted me. And I need every
I
advantage.
have no
I can
idea
get.
what I'm doing.
I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get.
I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying.
Maybe she saw an actual bear and thought it was him.
About the security guard at the main gate of the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask! Were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Ah,
She's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
of course!
Oh, that was funny.
Beep, 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 beep.
I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Really quick, because, I mean, you wouldn't know, like, a situation like this of getting requests to, like, enter a place, but what is the process like for formally hiring a lawyer?
I mean, you usually write up a contract.
Yeah, I mean, I guess most cases people are just getting them assigned to them, too.
Yeah. You know, I mean, again, this is I'm being hired in this case, so we would
True.
probably write some sort of contract. I'd list what my billable rate is and all those shenanigans.
And are defense attorneys allowed to do what Phoenix is doing, like investigate crime scenes?
No, a defense attorney really should not be. I'm not a criminal lawyer myself, but I don't think the defense would ever be at the crime scene. I think you just get the results of everything. I mean, he can come here to talk to people, sure. So like this is fine. He's going to the place to talk to people, but the defense still has ways to get information. But again, they're not sifting through. They're not sifting through the blood at the crime
They're
scene,
not
dusting
doing
for
what we're
fingerprints.
about to do right now.
Dan in the chat just says, U.S. law has no rules about breaking psych locks. Listen, that's not
true.
in this game yet, but...
We get the Magatama. We're about to fuck it. They're like, how did you know that? I looked into his mind.
Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studios.
No, going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick.
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you.
God, that is a scary face.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents!
Guide map of Global Studios added to the court
He's
record.
doing a nice little, like...
Let's check it really quick. Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna move past her.
It's because... Hey.
It's Gumfuck.
Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Yep, you guessed it. Damn it.
Ah, it's the confused detective.
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So?
Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
For a second, I thought she was gonna blame Phoenix, and I was like, "What the fuck, man?" I was defending my own life.
Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
Hey, that also hurt my feelings. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I always find a different innocent person to pin a crime on.
The animation, it looks like there's a bee or a fly floating
Just
around.
buzzing around him.
Hey! What exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
I'm not your pal, guy.
Huh? Hey! You can't just go saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I love when people say shit like that.
I'd say he's a character, all right.
Almost like a character in a video game.
Maya, what are the odds we're characters in a video game?
So, how is your investigation going, detective?
Well, it's... Hey! I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, you need to be a little more indirect with your question.
Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
What I got?
Show me what you got.
The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please.
Ooh.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
He just gave it to me. Let's check that really quick.
Thanks, gum fuck.
2:30 p.m. pierced through the chest by a spear.
I like to think this town's like only like 50 people, and like the murder rate's actually huge.
Yeah.
That's why there's only one judge and one prosecutor and one detective.
It's a battle royale murder mystery.
It literally has like a murder per capita of like 1 to 100.
Right? One out of every 100 people in this city get murdered.
Come join.
And falsely, and someone always gets falsely accused for it.
Either you live long enough to get murdered or go to jail for not killing somebody. Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Yes, that foolproof evidence of an old lady.
Thanks for cheering me up. Let's talk about that old lady. How about that security lady?
Oh yeah, I bet she was hot back in the day. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable information.
What?
Okay. What kind of information?
A photo. A photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See that camera up on that gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yes, the one right behind you.
You mean the only gate?
Yeah, that gate. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Also, is that even a gate? It's more of just an arch. There's not really, you can't shut the gate.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished!
Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. Don't look so happy when you say that.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go! We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Really quick, Bees in the chat says, the reason everyone takes spirit mediums at face value is because everyone in this town has at least one dead relative under 30.
Nick, look! Security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
You know, it wouldn't be a cop joke without fucking donuts, am I right, folks? Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Get dunked on.
Oh!
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
No.
Dan in the chat says ACLD, which I'm assuming stands for All Cops Like Donuts. That's fucking good.
Very good.
She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe.
She had to give that piece of evidence to the cop who lawfully has a right to evidence. Damn.
Why don't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo.
We've been over this.
It's my job to check the photos every day, you see.
About the security camera.
Oh, yes, the camera.
It's the one on the gate just to the left of here.
I make sure to check the photos every day. Would you like a donut? This one's jelly filled.
Jesus Christ.
It's automatic. I can tell when someone walks through that gate, see?
and it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I view them all on my Kindle Fire. I check them every day before going home, I do.
So the employee area.
Okay, cool. We can go there now.
Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
I feel like we shouldn't be here.
Like the cops ditched this crime scene real quickly, apparently.
Yeah. All right, so now we do the boring part, which is clicking on things until we find evidence.
Uh-huh.
Well, that
Click
gate,
on
that
that.
grate
Yeah.
off that looks suspicious.
The metal gate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet.
A kid's the murderer.
Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate.
Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest.
Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid.
The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of these plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What? Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point?
It's a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise?
Always.
Yeah, I
there's
mean-
other reasons to cycle, Phoenix.
It's a wild thing that public transportation is not used by so many goddamn people. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. It looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Yeah. Look at this. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick. Let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir.
What do you mean, find?
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
You mean the murder weapon?
We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying
Yeah,
out
there we
loud.
Yeah, but what if we want to kill somebody?
Let's see if the window... A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside.
Alright, let's see if we can break into the room.
Yeah, you might be able to move into the dressing room now.
Hey,
Yeah.
there we go. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right. There's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake.
Otherwise, he probably did it.
Anything catch your eye to examine?
The sheets on that pull-out bed look like they've been used, as if someone was napping there.
Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday.
Maybe he was sleepwalking and killed him. Have we gone through that angle yet?
Now, would that hold up in a court?
I mean, you'd probably have to bring in an expert on somnambulism who'd probably try and give some sort of argument that, I mean, people can do crazy shit while sleepwalking, so you'd have to bring in a specialist. You'd hope there's some sort of diagnosis that he's been sleepwalking before. I mean, it could technically work. Let's look at the very brightly colored bag in the bottom right.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
This must be Powers' bag.
Hey, don't open it.
Uh-oh. Zip. Look,
An employee
I
card.
opened it. You told me not to.
An employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio One.
Let's take it, Nick.
I'm a kleptomaniac.
Borrow it? You mean borrow? I love that Phoenix isn't even like. He's just like, listen, we are going to take it,
It's like,
but
hey.
we are going to take it. But be cool. Be cool.
Cool. Let's look at that wig or headpiece.
There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Ooh. This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on.
No. Thanks.
Look
See if there's
at this
anything.
thing on the table.
There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Free.
Sorry, can you say that one more time?
Yeah. Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets.
How many stomachs does this girl have?
She's actually Asimov, the all-consuming.
I know. My stomach is the yawning portal.
There's some regular suits in the costumes here. Or among the costumes here. These must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
I'd say you were already wearing one myself.
Oh,
Boom.
damn.
I assume nothing else stands out, right?
Yeah, no, not really.
Oh, also there's this right back here. Maybe that'll let us go. The entrance to Studio One. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this card key we borrowed that says Studio One from the dressing room will work. It opened.
Okay, we needed to use the
All
thing
right.
we needed to use the thing we stole.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene.
Too happy.
Hey, listen. I flubbed it a little bit, okay? What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape. It's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. Why would you? The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me.
Actually, it sounds pretty fake.
Yeah, what?
When I put it like that, it actually sounds fake as shit.
They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it.
Wait, there's blood at all?
Nope. Not at all.
Not at all, boy.
Hey, yeah, just fucking examine everything.
Okay.
A ladder, a bag.
A ladder.
That's a step ladder.
Oh no, it's the step. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry. This girl is out there. What the fuck was that conversation?
Don't know.
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. What are those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming?
Marker.
And look! A megaphone! A real live megaphone! Ready, Nick? And action!
This girl is more troubled than I thought. Jesus.
Ooh. Wow, look at that camera! That must cost a ton.
Yeah. So don't touch it.
Touch. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. I think I know who this is. Hey, you! No touching that! Yeah.
Sorry. My partner is kind of, you know.
You know? No, I don't know.
Who are you?
Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff. Moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers, representing Mr. Will Powers.
You're not a lawyer, Maya.
Again, the we. It's a power we.
Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it.
Yes, that's how initials work.
I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us.
Well, let's talk to Penny.
Penny.
Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see.
V's in the chat says WP actually takes longer to say than Will Powers.
Yeah. Oh, God. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios aren't doing so well right now. Yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences.
YouTube is really cutting into the television market.
We were filming this new YouTube Red show.
We were filming a Quilby show here.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else.
Judy, the employee area, that's where Will Powers' dressing room is, right?
After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of a girl do you think I am?
What
Did
kind?
you sleep with Will Powers or
You want to be a star, don't you? What kind? No, I'm sure. Sorry. What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. We even have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy.
Not really.
Nah, not really. We're kind of
to make sure a man doesn't get wrongfully convicted of murder. So I mean, not really that busy.
But whatevs, you know.
I mean, we J chillin'. NBD, what are you doing? WYD.
Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but the day that day, just after noon, said someone was here.
Well, the music's coming in, so something important's gonna happen. You sensed?
Yes, my family is a long line of spirit mediums.
I was just gonna make that joke.
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe.
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
Wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
Oh, you know you're doing it right when the date shows up. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
You're as sure can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time?
Who was it?
Who
Who told you that? Who dares question me? All right, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One.
Goodbye, Penny.
What the fuck?
Penny was found murdered the next day.
Begin the
The investigation into who killed Penny.
Her. She's not even a full-time employee.
You said you worked here from 1 to 5. Does that make you a full-time employee?
Let me tell you, we do a thing or two about respecting your others. Back then, we didn't do a cry and shame that you used today.
And she died.
She left.
You went Super Saiyan. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
While she goes to kill Penny in cold blood.
Penny may die, but we might get to save Will Powers. Equivalent exchange.
The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick! Maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer?
Yes.
No.
Why does it give you these options?
Yeah. No, you know what? I don't really want any evidence for this fucking trial. Let's just go in blind.
Hey, Will. Let's get him convicted.
Let's freeball it, you know? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. That's how computers work. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number
of the security camera.
Oh, God damn it. They're going to make us walk back to the security camera. There, entered.
Hey, it printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we got. Oh, wow, it's the person wearing the costume.
Only one person can wear a costume. It must have been Will.
Huh?
Picture of Will Powers.
Well, he is the one who always wears the suit. I guess that's why
Everyone knows. And everyone knows only one person can wear a suit.
I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
Imagine the detective was very happy with his photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
Nope. It's the only one in the computer.
Huh. Curious.
Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah?
Sure, fuck it, I don't know.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right. We'll put her in it. We'll put her in her place. 6 feet under.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait. Let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Sun Tzu's The Art of War.
Craftier than I gave you credit for.
Also, I technically don't have a right to access that computer, so I also kind of stole this too.
Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today?
I mean, we really don't have much of anything that proves he didn't do it, but sure.
Nope.
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. I'm sure we'll find out, though. Maybe it really was that security lady.
I randomly bluffed, hoping she would just admit it.
Thank you very much, everybody in the chat who watched us do this live. We, again, are just extremely grateful that y'all are enjoying this series, because I hope it comes across that we're genuinely having fun doing this, because we are.
Because we are.
We fooled you. We enjoy this. That is going to do it for another episode of Ace Attorney with a Real Lawyer. Once again, thank you for tuning in for this. Again, we do record this live every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/King Kaiser. That is our Twitch channel. So if you'd like to catch us do it live, please follow us there. There'll be a link to that in the description down below. But until next time, I plead the fifth.